I'm going to pull in Sanjay Kumar into this, Ashutosh as well, as we put out the graphics, Sanjay Kumar. If you look at what happened in 2024 Lok Sabha elections, if we just translate the results of 2024 down to what could possibly be the results in assembly segment, at least in that, the Aghadi looks ahead right now.
No, you're right. If you go by the numbers, nobody can doubt that number. So nobody can say that the numbers are not telling the truth. If you look at the leads in assembly segments, Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi has a decisive lead over Mahayuti. But one should also look at the vote share estimate, because that gives you a sense of the support base of the two alliances. And if you look at the support base of two alliances in terms of vote percentages, it is actually the same. Only a few thousand, about 1 lakh or 2 lakhs vote difference. So yes, sometimes we know the proportion, the votes don't get into seats in similar proportion as you would expect. We have seen recently happening in Haryana. If you look at the vote share estimates between BJP and Congress, it is less than 1%, 0.78%. But look at the difference in number of seats. So if you look at the number of seats, one would get the sense that Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi is way ahead in the electoral race, going by the performance in Lok Sabha. But don't forget to look at the vote share estimate, because that also gives you a sense that Mahayuti is not lagging behind.
Well, that's exactly what Mr. Fadnavis, the Deputy Chief Minister, says. And Ashutosh, you have a prime example in Haryana in front of you. Vote share-wise, you had both parties that were facing off practically exactly the same vote share, but drastically different in terms of conversion to seats.
See, I agree with Sanjay, and I'll add a few points here. Because if you look at the figures of the vote share, what is the difference between the Aghadi and the Mahayuti? The difference of 0.16%. 0.16%, which is almost the same. It's like Aghadi has got 2 crore 50 lakh votes, and the Mahayuti has got 2 lakh 48 crores. So, but if you look at the numbers of the seat won by both, so there's a huge difference between them. In my sense is that if Mahayuti has to form the government, then there has to be resurgence in the BJP, because BJP contested 28 seats and won only 9. That is almost 32% strike rate. And whereas the Congress got contested 17 seats, it got 13. It is almost 72% strike rate. So the decision is not between Uddhav Thackeray, Shinde, Ajit Pawar and Sharad Pawar. The fight is between the BJP and the Congress, and whosoever manages to have a better strike rate will win the battle in my understanding. And I think that is why it is very, very significant that Congress should pull up his socks. Congress should not commit the same mistake which is did in Haryana. In Haryana, they took it for granted. They had given too much autonomy to the local satraps. And look what happened. And the Congress has to realize that the discipline is more important. Till now, the Congress has not given a sense that they are going to take action against Shelja, or against Bhupinder Singh Hooda, or against the Deepak Bawaria, or against the KC Venugopal. Because these are the people who are responsible for the Haryana elections. If they messed up, there has to be some responsibility. Rahul Gandhi has to step up, has to show his leadership. If he doesn't do the same, repeat the same mistake in Maharashtra, then I think only the God can save.
That's, once bitten, many would say many times shy, especially coming off the Haryana elections. A lot of political analysts, strategists, commentators, whatever you might want to call them, are taking everything with a pinch of salt. If Haryana wouldn't have happened, you would have looked at this, and many times we've discussed this before. Yeah. Most of the people sitting here would have said advantage Aghadi. And today everyone is saying, hey, hold it. Look at the vote share. Anything can happen. And that is true. Anything can happen. Let's quickly...
If there is an accident, if you're driving on the road,
right,
it makes you more careful. So 100%. There has been an accident. Everybody is careful.
Well, and there was an accident for many who are, who've been commentating where politics is concerned.